Hey everyone, this week's video is a little bit different. Basically, we got this 1992 Bobcat 7753 that hadn't ran in 2 years. We got a box of tools and some jump boxes, and we're gonna see if we can make this machine run after it's been sitting, obviously, forever. Heck, even the tires are flat. But I guess let's work on it. So I guess the first thing is getting the engine compartment, but first, I know this thing is full of wasps. I've seen them flying in and out of it a few times. So I got my handy can of brake cleaner just in case. This machine, I don't know if these aren't factory logos or not, but they're still cool looking. They kind of looks like some old West Coast chopper style logos or something. But they had a Kubota engine, about 45-ish horsepower, 46-ish horsepower. Oh boy, this is probably a bad idea. I hope y'all appreciate what I'm doing for you here. Oh, there they are. Ah, I win. I have a feeling that's not the last of them. Man. Like I said, the owner said it's been sitting for 2 years, so. Oh. All right. Anyway, lost my train of thought. This one has been sitting for about 2 years, has a little Kubota engine. It's naturally aspirated, non-turbo, about 46 horsepower when it was new. I'm sure a lot of those horsepowers have gone away, but I guess the next step is let's see what we can do with the fuel and maybe see if it'll even turn over. That'd probably be a good place to start. All right, so here's our little Kubota. It's a 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated V2203 model number. Not a big Kubota expert, but this was, I think, a pretty good engine. Obviously from 1992 or whatever, it's pre-emissions. But that's about all I know about them. Guess let me grab my toolbox. I wish I had one of those nice, tool, like vinyl tool rolls. Official tool roll, if you're watching this, I know you are, big fans of the channel. I would really like one of your tool rolls. All right. I suppose the best place to start would be, see if this little primer bulb right here, this primes the fuel. If y'all can see that or not, let me adjust the camera a little bit. This primes the fuel, so, oh yeah, I can feel it. It's got fuel in it. It's really stiff though.
That's what she said.
All right, we'll give that a few squeezes anyway.
That's what she said.
Fuel shutoff solenoid is right here. It's electronic on this one, or electric, magnetic. It's got a magnet that when it gets power, it pulls that back. There was a piece of broken zip tie on there, which makes me a little suspicious about it. And I got some starting fluid, but I'm gonna try my best. I don't want to use this if I don't have to. So I guess let's first see. I can definitely feel the fuel in that bulb, which is pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Maybe a 10 millimeter. We can open this little primer right here, or this little bleeder, maybe. Might be standard on a machine this old. See how many fuel comes out. That might not be the bleeder. I'll tell you what, let's actually, before we do all that, let me grab a jump box and see if it'll even turn over. All right, this Start All by Goodall is freaking so good. I have that big Napa 1224 over there, which is great for 24 volt, of course, but it's a little weak on the 12 volt side. This little bitty jump box right here has 5,000 amps, and it'll jump off a dead 18-wheeler. It's an impressive little thing. So let's hook it up to the battery. See if it'll even like switch on, I guess. Be a good place to start before we start cracking injector lines and all that. All right, let's go back around to the front. All right, I got the jump box on it, turned on. Let's see if it'll even just bump real quick. I'm gonna try to start it, just bump it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. So we know the starter works. Shoot, let's give it a try, I suppose. All right, I'm gonna put y'all back here, the back. Tell me if this thing starts. I don't think it will. I mean, you never know. Dang, these wasps are bad. All right, here we go, a little bump. Oh, it wants to. It wants to. Actually, one thing we can check, I'll turn the switch on. Get out of here, wasp, I see you. Yep, that fuel shutoff solenoid right there that I was talking about earlier right here, it's not pulling back. Zip tie. Fix anything with a zip tie. Let me see if I can find a zip tie.
2 hours later.
All right, if we zip tie this fuel shutoff solenoid backwards, it should cut the fuel on. Now, I will say, what I think I'll do, I can get it zip tied back around this little piece right here, like that. Okay, see how it's back? I'm going to, before we try to start it, I'm going to take a pair of snippers here. I'm going to put these in my pocket just in case it does fire up and try to run away or something. I can still come back here and kill it with that zip, cut that zip tie to try to kill it. Check the fluids. Engine oil is spot on. We got this, the fuel shutoff zip tied back. Fluids have been checked. We know it turns over already. I'm not going to use any starting fluid yet. I took the air cover off just in case, but I'm going to try to hold off. So let's turn on the jump box, I guess, and see what happens. See how many wasps come out of this thing when it turns over again. Here we go. And we got power. All right, here we go. Holy crap. Years later. That's crazy. I'm so impressed, honestly. I guess now we need to see if it'll move. All right, guys, it's running. I can't believe it's running. The tires are still kind of slack. I got my air compressor. I could pump them up, but I think I'm just going to see if it'll move just an inch. That's an inch, by the way, technical measure. So let's see what happens. Well, there you go. Not only did it move, the hydraulics worked. I can't get the boom to lift, but I mean, that's so cool. It's been sitting for 2 years and it's running great. I'm assuming I'll have to cut that zip tie. Yep, so that fuel shutoff solenoid was definitely bad. We put that zip tie on there and then that made it run. And all I did right then was flick the zip tie off. It runs, started and ran with no starting fluid. The drivetrain engaged forward and reverse. The bucket works, but I can't get the boom to lift. And that could be something as easy as it was jammed in there. I didn't get stung by a wasp. Yeah, I'm gonna say overall this was a great success. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna see if I can figure out why the hydraulics won't lift and maybe see if I can drive it around, put some air in these tires. But I appreciate y'all watching. If you like this style of video where we get stuff running, we can definitely do more of this. I enjoyed this one a lot. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. And if you like some more like this, please comment and say, give us more Will It Run videos. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time.